Most people who spend time on the water in a canoe know the struggle of trying to rig up a motor without turning their boat into a wobbly mess. There is something refreshing about a piece of gear that just does its job without trying to be overly complicated. This mount from Spring Creek Manufacturing is basically the definition of no-nonsense engineering. It is essentially a solid aluminum frame that feels surprisingly light in the hand, yet it has that rigid, industrial vibe that tells you it is not going to buckle under pressure. The powder-coated finish is a nice touch because, let's be honest, nobody wants to deal with rust streaks running down the side of their canoe after a weekend of fishing. What really makes this thing work is the HDPE block face. It has this textured, grippy surface that bites into the motor bracket, which is a huge relief if you have ever had a motor start sliding around while you are trying to navigate a narrow channel. It is rated for up to 3 horsepower, or about 35 pounds of motor weight, which covers just about any electric trolling motor you would realistically put on a canoe. Now, here is the catch that you really need to pay attention to before you even think about buying one. It is designed for canoes with gunnel lips, and it has a maximum clamping width of 19 inches. If your boat is wider than that at the mounting point, you are just out of luck. It is a specific tool for a specific job, and it does not pretend to be a universal fit for every watercraft out there. Another thing to keep in mind is that while the aluminum is tough, you still have to be mindful of how you tighten those clamps. It is easy to get carried away, but you do not want to over-torque them and stress the gunnels of your canoe, especially if you are rocking a lighter-weight hull. It is a bit of a bummer that it doesn't come with any kind of quick-release system, so you are looking at a few minutes of manual labor to get it secured or taken off. But honestly, that simplicity is probably why it feels so sturdy once it is locked in place. There are no plastic hinges to snap or complex locking mechanisms to jam up with sand and grit. It is just metal bolts and a solid grip. If you are looking for something that is built to last and you have a standard canoe setup, this is one of those rare finds that actually delivers on its promise of being tough. It is not flashy, and it won't win any design awards for aesthetics, but when you are out on the lake and you need your motor to stay exactly where you put it, this thing is going to be your best friend. It is a solid, reliable piece of kit that does exactly what it says on the box, and sometimes that is all you really need.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.